Hello and welcome to a new episode of 4 Minutes of History, Art and Culture in Vienna with your virtual city guide, Achim Ferrandina. So this episode is a special one, we could say, because I invite you to do a kind of time travel with me. So we go back to the year 1433, year when the southern tower, the southern spire of the St. Stephen Cathedral of Vienna was completed. Before I talk about the St. Stephen Cathedral, we go back to the year 2021, exactly now. Because for us, nowadays, it is common to see all the time skyscrapers. So 50 floors, 60 floors, 100 floors, 150, and so on and so forth. But try to imagine you are in year 1433, and you live exactly here in Vienna, around of the St. Stephen's Cathedral. And you are in a restaurant, and a friend of you says to you, hey, you know what? They told me they will enlarge the St. Stephen Cathedral, and they want to build a very, very high tower, and this tower should be about 137 meters long. I'm pretty sure some of these Viennese would think or would say, no way, no way. Yes, they did it. And about St. Stephen, we have to say this is the most important church we have in Vienna. It's a church filled up with history, filled up with art, filled up with culture, and filled up with life. It took a very long time to build it. Over 440 years. They started in the 12th century and they ended just in the 16th century, so long. So they started in the Romanesque era and they ended in the Renaissance era. So St. Stephen is very, very important. Now you start to see something there. You can see a double-heated eagle or double-heated eagle, something like that, an eagle with two heads. And F1, this F1 stands for Francis the First, Franz I. He was the first Austrian emperor, had to fight against Napoleon, and he let renew this part. For this reason, you see his name over there. So the material they used to build St. Stephen was sandstone or limestone, which has a lot of good things and not so good things. The very good thing is that it's very easy to be used, to be carved, to be cutted, to build all this decoration typical from the Gothic era. Not very practical is that this material is very, very sensitive to the pollution, to the weather, for example. And for this reason, the dome, the building has all the time to be renewed. And for this reason, you will never see the St. Stephen Cathedral in Vienna without scaffoldings. And now, think about you are in 1433, you're just going out of this restaurant where you were talking with your friend, and then you see this over there. 137 meters. It was the highest church building in the world for a very brief time. And this is the southern tower of St. Stephen. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Before I go forward, I show you something. I have to stop exactly here, because up to this point, I have to wear a mask. It's still this pandemic time. For this reason, I can work here without a mask. Over there, it's not allowed. So I say it another time. I hope you enjoyed this episode. When yes, leave me, a thumb up. You can write me some comments and follow me to the channel or subscribe to the channel. Thank you very, very much for watching. I wish you all the best, stay healthy and of course, always have fun. Thank you very, very, very much. Hello and welcome to the, no, not to the, it's to